Hey y'all, it's Natalie from Delightfully Crafty, and I'm here again for the day 2 of We Rule the Schools Back to School Hop. And today I'm doing my 5th graders, so this day is for middle school, and in some places 5th grade is in middle school, so I ran with it. We're actually still in elementary school, but that's okay. I wanted to participate in both days because I wanted to get my kids' photos scrapped. So you saw me using a smiley face hot foil plate. That is from Erin Lee Creative. The foil is from Sizzix, and it is a beautiful, almost a matte violet color. So now I'm going to use my Paint Fresh Studio solid hot plate to do the opposite foil from the first one. And that's actually going to be the one that I end up using because I wanted all the color. So my oldest has decided that purple is his favorite color. He wanted his hair dyed purple, and he picked a purple shirt for the first day of school. So we're going with it. And if you watched my video from yesterday, I scrapped my youngest in purple and I pulled in some yellows. And so I'm trying to make this one coordinate with that one. So I wanted to use this paper from Shamel. It's from her main character energy collection, and it matched Heath's shirt absolutely perfectly. So I am kind of still not sure about my design at this point. I knew I wanted to use the smileys because I'll put a link down below, but if you watched yesterday's video, you saw that I used some smileys and some maybe some hip language, and I wanted to do that for this one. So actually my language ends up being a little less hip because I found that favorite and I wanted to use it because it was purple and it looked really good. So I actually just kind of went simply and went for 5th grade favorite is going to be my title. But I used the same color scheme on Lachlan's page, so I wanted to do the same here. I go with this Simple Stories paper at the top, which is the stripes, and then this lavender Shamel paper. And it's going to be full color background. These are going to finish off my title. These are from Citrus Twist Quick Kits. So the title is going to be 5th grade favorite. And so I switched the ways of the paper so that the mint can show on the purple and then the purple can show on the stripe paper. And now I'm trying to figure out how to use this, but I decide that I'm going to do a cross design or a T design. So I mimicked from Lachlan's page and did the punch that is like a notebook paper in some white paper and put that across the middle there to just kind of give a break between the two pattern papers. And then I'm going to cut apart the foil piece that I did from the smileys, and I'm going to use that behind Heath's photo because it's an up and down design. It's not really a design that could go left to right, and I just thought that would look nice, I guess. So I've trimmed down both sides, and now I'm going to split it evenly down the middle to a 2-inch piece, and it will meet behind the photo, so you won't ever know that it's not a single piece of paper. And I'm loving how that looks, but I do want a little bit more behind the foil. So I went and grabbed this, and it's hard to tell, but it's a grid, but it perfectly matches the blue colors on the stripe paper. So I'm gonna just do a few little pieces of that and stick it out from either side of the smiley paper, up at the top and the bottom. I will also rough up the edges to give a little texture. Shout out to Sarah Scraps for planning this hop. She does it every year. If she doesn't do it when I think she should have, I will say, hey, we're going to do that hop this year. And she's like, okay. She does it. And she brings everybody in, and it is like one of my favorite things to do. And everybody's so talented and gives such great inspiration for their back to school pictures. It's always so fun every year, and I love to see everybody's cute little kiddos going back to school. Or if you're an adult and you don't have kiddos and you went back to school, or your niece went back to school, or your dog went to doggy school, whatever, you can participate. It's fun, and I just love it. So thank you so much to Sarah for always giving in and hosting this like I ask. And I'm just tugging those little blue pieces on either side of my foiled piece. And if you don't have a glimmer machine yet, speaking of Sarah, I kind of she was on the edge anyway, but then I was like, yeah, you need a glimmer machine. And she finally got one, and she does fabulous things with her foiling machine, but I love mine too. And so if you don't have one, you should get one. I'll link down below to cherry on top to help you out if you need one, or you can also grab one at Sizzix. Right? No, sorry, Spellbinders. Spellbinders is where they're from. And I decided to pop up the photo on some foam tape. That's my Big Mama foam tape roll. I actually finished it up this time from Big Mama Scraps. Don't worry, I have a backup. I'll link them down below too if you would like to go shop. I still had all of these purple pieces pulled out from the Viking collection by 49th and Market that I had pulled out when I was doing Lachlan's page the day before. So I just left them on my desk because I knew I wanted this page to coordinate. And so I'm just going to pull them in as I go. And I'm going to use a lot of stickers on Heath's page. So I'm going to stick down the title, and I'm loving the way it looks, and I stick it right on top of that little border punch that I used. And now we're going to embellish, and that's going to be pretty much it. I'm going to throw some yellows in there because Lachlan's page had some yellows, and they'll be a little bit different, but I had quite a few stickers that kind of stuck out to me of things that just reminded me of Heath, things that he would like or things that he does. I like that yellow backpack, and he has a backpack in his picture, but I know I wanted to incorporate yellow, so I picked the yellow backpack and I just layered it up with some of those tag ephemeras from 49th and Market. And I did the same with the glasses. He always likes to put on fake glasses. He loves his VR, so I threw one of those on there. He plays the guitar, so I layered that guitar, which is super cute. I think that's from the Kate and Ash sticker sheet. I used a lot of that, which is a girly one, but whatevs, like it had a bunch of stuff he liked, so we went with it. It had those little cute shoes. He loves to wear shoes like that, Chucks. So I threw those on there, and then I wanted a few more pops of yellow, so I pulled out some like words to add, and then I popped up that little bit on the end with some foam tape. So this is pretty much the end of my embellishing, and like I'm gonna put a pocket page in between these two pages that will also coordinate, but it will contain all my dates and important information and all my journaling. So I don't do any journaling on these two pages because they're just for looks and just to highlight and showcase the cutest photo that I took on the first day of school photos. He loves to play an iPad or a phone, so I threw that one on there, and it was the perfect color, so why not? And then also, like I said in the last video, I am trying to use up some sequins some more. So I did pull out those same Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins that I used on Lachlan's layout yesterday, and I'm going to use them on this layout, and that's going to finish off my page for me. So I'm just going to sprinkle those around, some purples, yellows, and turquoises. That was a new word. Anyway, check out all of the hop participants down below. Everyone is so talented, and I can't wait to hop through and actually see what everybody made. And also, I have my affiliate links down below if you would like to shop for anything, or if you have any questions about where anything came from. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the foil plate is from Erin Lee Creative. I'm not sure if it's still in stock. I don't work for her or anything. I just bought it, but it's super cute. And so I liked that I could use some smiley dies on my page yesterday, and then I had a different smiley to use on the page today. And so they're both like vibing because we're bringing back those 90s and early 2000s smileys and all the grunge and all the fun things from them, which I am here for, right? So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love it if you like and subscribe. Bye, y'all.